fellas, happy today, another fabulous day in the neighborhood. Whoa! Sorry, couldn't help it. All right, episode 3, the pocket show. Best of the rest of the best. Start off with our Jimx-based Aero 10D floating pocket. Floats around here. It has all 3 of the tenets of the Tribe 7 pockets: hold, accuracy, feel, less thinking. Additional hold here provided by the floating element. The ball just sits more in the pocket here, and then the channels shrink the pocket significantly, and also only one way out, so you got your accuracy. It's a great pocket, kind of fun to string, a little different, but a little better. Next up, the Gweb. Yeah, now we're introducing today the Gweb Customs. These will be available. From now on, you can put any string colors in you want. This one is themed at the Patriot 7, obviously because of the red, white, and blue. What we call it, July 4th, or the Yankee Doodle Dandy. Okay, this pocket, again, hyper accurate. It's got 4 channels in it. 2 on the outside, directed out, 2 on the bottom. Essentially are the runway. You've got 3 shooters up here. Make sure you're staying tight up in here, and then one way out, as per all of our pockets. It's got U.S. military spec parachute cords in there, so they stretch a little bit, but not too much, a little less than some of the others. Leather stretches. Problem with leather though is it shrinks back that way, so you got a different pocket every time the humidity changes. But you got to watch the barometer with the leather because it's just going to move around on you. But this thing, again, locked in, very slow, no maintenance whatsoever. Just have fun with it, and again, we're now offering a custom format. Next up, all right, the NCAA. The NCAA is not a big fan of holding the ball. They like the ball to fly out. They think that when you're holding the ball, you're going to get injured. Okay, so they came up with a new rule. You can only have the strings down 4 inches because they didn't like the ball up high here. We do like the ball up high here. And it took us about 15 minutes after that rule came out. Got a little mad, and then a little creative, and came up with the Trickster 7. What it does is it solves the solution of the NCAA rule where you're not supposed to have a high pocket. We've cut the mesh in several places so that the ball can sit up here. You're dropping the ball about 1 inch, bringing it up about 1.5 inches compared to what the NCAA wants you to do. So sorry about that, NCAA. Give us another rule. We might not call it the Trickster, we'll call it the Trickster 2, but we'll get around that one as well. All right, great little pocket. Use the Jimx mesh. We've cut it out in several other places just to reduce the weight and give the ball little places to sit. Again, great hold. Follows all of our 3 hold, accuracy, feel. Boom. Here's our standard, just standard pocket. This one is from the great East Coast Mesh Brothers. East Coast Dyes, Mesh. They got their own special go. Got to give them credit for that. At any rate, with our standard pockets like this, there's really several keys. One, pulling this part up here wide so that it's really a ramp as the ball gets out. And that main thing is with all our pockets, the secret of the eyeball even, is this diagonal pull. So you shouldn't even need shooting strings. We string these up so that you really don't need shooting strings. Put some in. But the idea is you don't need them because you don't want them to be controlling the mesh as the mesh changes shape. So you lock the mesh in a certain way. The way we do that is really pull it down diagonally, which creates this channel going up. You know, it tightens up it in here, so no whip. You can make a nice deep pocket, but you're insured of it going out right around here, which is where you want it to leave. So we make this in Jimx, the mighty East Coast mesh, and also have the East Coast mesh in the Iroquois. And we have Jimx mesh as well in the Iroquois. Finally, the East Coast Mesh Brothers got us the black marker and green marker. Again, Iroquois is somewhat low pocket, very fast release, great hold, and pretty light as well. Gotta love the Iroquois pocket. So that's the best of the rest for now. Oh, we do have the Jimx Iroquois as well. That's the best of the rest for now. We're gonna get back to the skunk work, see if we can come up with something else. We'll get a crazy pocket and then a highly productive pocket, highly efficient pocket, because we want one thing. We want these pockets to help you stop thinking. Make a pocket, no problems in it, so that when you get out in the field, you don't have to think about it. That thing's going to take care of you. You don't have to take care of it. So that's what we're working on here. Thanks a lot. Have fun!